Alright, I just need to get a tweet out real quick because that's how you start a stream. You tweet out and post literally everywhere. Let's see, what should I label? Going live now with a Smash Bros. Fun tier list. A Vtuber EN. Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's how we do it. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Gotta post in one more place. So I gotta post everywhere. Now. Oh, there's a curtain. There's also various other things. Okay, there's the tier list. And there's a curtain. What does the curtain mean? It's new haircut. I don't know. I decided that I gotta change more than just my outfit. And so that's what I did. I changed more than just my outfit, right? Yeah, my outfit is slightly different now, but oh, what's that? The hair is like slightly lighter. Slightly lighter green hair. Still not quite the green that my real life hair once was, but that's okay. Oh, haircut. Alright. Yeah. I guess I might as well show the rest of the avatar, right? Since we're here. I literally just added, like, you know, that's what we gotta add. The boots. I have boots now because Vroid Studio added boots. Yeah. Okay, but that's not the main attraction. That was just a bit of fun for like a minute. What I wanted to do today was a tier list of which characters are fun to play in Smash Ultimate. Here's all the characters. Some of them are actually split up when they really shouldn't be. Like, why is Charizard separate to the rest of Pokemon Trainer, and why is there like separate Pyramithra? But that's okay. We're going to go through the list, and we're gonna determine what the objective fact of who the most fun in Smash Ultimate is. Alright. First on the list is Bayonetta. Now, Bayonetta exists. She got nerfed quite a bit compared to Smash 4, which is pretty sad because in Smash 4 she was just like all over the place, right? She was just kind of like zooming, right? But you can still do that one Smash 4 combo, which is the only one I actually bothered learning. And you know, there's the aerial stuff, there's Witch Time, but killing is a pain in the ass. So B tier. Okay. And playing against her is not that bad. It's like you just gotta not get comboed pretty much. It's pretty easy. Alright. Bowser. Gotta put him in beef about no. Bowser's got meaty moves. You gotta really be careful to play around him. And you've got a really easy up out of shield, but if the person's expecting it, they can like jump above you and like bonk you. They've got some fun B moves. I don't know, honestly. Do I want to put Bowser in B or in A? I don't know. It's not the most fun heavy. So maybe B. B for Bowser. Alright. Cool. Now. What is this dude? Bowser Jr. No, okay, I should explain why. The B moves are annoying. The aerials and just yeah, they're annoying. And I okay, well, what brings it over the line from just F tier into no, just no is playing against Bowser Jr., which is an annoying time. It's not hard. It's just I don't like it. And it's not fun. And playing as Bowser Jr. is also not fun. Alright. Next up, Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is honestly not terrible. Okay. He's flashy. He can get some really funny combos. His B moves exist, I guess. Um yeah. They're B moves that exist. And for now I reckon at the top of B tier, right? Because Captain Falcon is not the most fun, but he can pull off some like flashy combos, and that can be fun. All right, now for a more fun heavy, Charizard. Okay, since I'm ranking, I'm going through the entire list. Okay, other than Ice Climbers, I'll rank each character in the multi-character one separately. Charizard. Charizard is yeah, Flare Blitz, some fun throws, some fun like combos. And Flare Blitz. Have I mentioned Flare Blitz? Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is cool. You can just do stuff, and you have 3 jumps. Is it 3? I think it's 3. It's good. Definitely an A tier. All right. Google Chrome. See, okay. Chrome is as a browser, it's like it's okay. But it's sort of like I'm gonna revisit this with Lucina as well, but not having a tipper mechanic, right, makes it a little less enjoyable. Like the hits are not as satisfying, right? With Roy, it's like you hit the tip, it's bonk. You hit the top of the blade where the tipper is, right? And it's like swoosh swoosh thwack, right? Like it's more satisfying to play the sorties that have tipper mechanics. And as a result, like the combos are more bread and butter rather than more fun, like creative, like, oh, you didn't get the tipper, you didn't get the sweet spot, right? That means you can do a different combo. No, like Crum doesn't do that. And then there's the recovery. I like characters that can actually play off stage. So Byleth. I'm a Byleth main, by the way, in case that wasn't abundantly obvious from uh from the odd I retweet. Anyway, so I guess what this all comes together to say is that Crom is he less fun than Bowser and Bayonetta? Yeah, yeah. He's a sortie, but he's not a fun sortie. Alright. Next sortie. There's 2 more sorties, huh? Alright. Cloud. Cloud has the limit mechanic, which means that sometimes you can go off stage and you can do some fun stuff with limit. You have the back air, which is like, it feels satisfying to hit. And your up B out of shield is fun because you can just go swoosh swoosh and you can decide, do you want to go down to your death or do you want to just pop up in the air, right? So at the very least, that would put Cloud above Crom, right? And I think how far above Crom? Definitely in the B tier. maybe A. Let's see. So Cloud, the B moves, you've got Blade Beam, you've got Finishing Touch, you've got Cross Slash. Yeah, I think that's enough. And you've got a couple spikes. You've got forward air, and you've got up B when you get the second hit of it, and you've got down air, I think. I don't know if down air spikes. I've never tried it. I always go for spikes with forward air because it's funnier. But you have spikes is the point, and that's cool. And that's why Cloud belongs in A tier for fun. All right, what is this motherfucker? Corrin. Corrin, boy Corrin. Oh, they have Boileth as well in this. I should have used a better tier list because I don't like Boileth and I don't like Boy Corrin. But that's okay. I will rank them assuming that they are not the boy counterpart. So Corrin. The side B is really fun to impale people with or spike them with. The up air is broken according to the number one card, MK Leo. It's yeah, like it. Corrin feels like a nice sortie, and you've got like you may not have the tipper hitboxes on everything, but you've got tipper forward smash. You've got the chainsaw blade that's like really fun to fuck with people, where you can just keep hitting them even though you're just charging up your smash. Like that's really fun. I appreciate that. And then there's the mechanic of like being able to charge your neutral B. Being able to just do two sets of charges and like troll people a little bit by mixing up the timing on two different like charge timers. That's fun. If this was the real Corrin, I would put him at the top of A tier, but I guess I can't. Even though it is boy Corrin, I gotta put them where they deserve to belong, right? At the top of A tier. Genuinely just a fun character. Okay, now Daisy. Daisy I'm just gonna ignore as in the game, like most people should, because the differences between Daisy and Peach are literally like one move has slightly different frame data. That's the difference between Peach and Daisy. And that's dumb. That's genuinely dumb. So Daisy, I'm not gonna comment on because I'll leave the comments for when I get to Peach, the real character. Alright. Next one is another Echo. There's another two Echoes actually. Dark Pit. So in my mind, whenever I see Dark Pit, I think of the brown-skinned version or the tan version of Pit, that one of my friends called Dark Pit, because they were also darker skinned, and they were like, "Yo, it's Dark Pit." Now Dark Pit's differences are actually like noticeable. The arrow hits harder and is less maneuverable, and I don't remember what the side B is called, but that thing, the side B where you sprint across the stage with like invincibility, well, heavy armor, not invincibility, it launches differently. I think it launches up rather than away. Pit's launches away, this one up. I don't play these characters though because the hitboxes are a little jank and they never got fixed. They play kind of like sorties though. The only drawback is that they're up B. It gets you back from wherever you end up off stage, but that's all it does. It doesn't have a utility beyond that. Like you don't do damage with it. The fact that you can angle it is pretty good, but it doesn't make it more fun. It just means that it's more useful. And this is a fun tier list, not a useful tier list. So, is Dark Pit more fun than Bowser? No. I think they're about as fun as each other. So that's where Dark Pit will go. Dark Samus. So Dark Samus, there's unfortunately no Dark Zero Suit Samus because Nintendo does not like alien women. Very unfortunate. But yeah, is Dark Samus fun? Well, versus regular Samus, Dark Samus is more floaty, which is very annoying. I personally don't find floaty characters fun. I like faster characters that are more able to get out of the air quickly. And that's yeah. That Dark Samus is basically just a less fun Samus to me. So yeah, C tier. Now, Diddy Kong. Regardless of whether I'm playing as or against Diddy Kong, I absolutely do not like the absolutely annoying thwack noises when Diddy Kong hits you. It just, I don't know, maybe it's an autism thing, but it just messes with me. I don't like it. It triggers something in me, and I'm just like, no, I do not want to hear this. And so, uh, Diddy Kong goes in no, just no. But the banana peel as a mechanic is fun, right? That's that's what I will say about Diddy Kong. Now, Donkey Kong, on the other hand, Donkey Kong is one of my favorite characters to play as because you literally have three different spikes, right? You've got down B, you've got no wait, you've got more than three. You've got down air, forward air, you've got down B, and I think side B, or spike, if you get the right hitbox on them. So yeah, I enjoy that. Then the carry is very nice as well. I really like the fact that you can just pick people up. Uh, Dash attack is very meaty. You just roll into people. Up B while grounded is really fun. There's just Donkey Kong is just so much fun. No projectiles, but really fun. So the first S tier of the tier list. All right, Dr. Mario. Okay, literally just worse Mario. And honestly, yeah, that's Mario doesn't really like Mario has forward air, right? That's a thing. But other than that, it's not so fun, right? And so Dr. Mario doesn't have the funny aerial as it's called. And you don't have the nice the gimping tool, right? So honestly, like Dr. Mario is just kind of doesn't really have much that draws me to him. All right, ETL. Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is I wouldn't say the most fun. Kind of hard to play, but the B moves are really funny, and I think that makes it worth it, right? The funny B moves are what people like, and so B for B moves. Okay, Falco and Fox. I think these two are like equally fun, so I'm going to cover both of them in one go. So both species have a really high double jump for some reason, probably because they're species, which makes like combos and stuff different but interesting. They both have the stupid like up air, not up air, up tilt like infinite on like big characters. Um, and Fox has that stupid like, oh yeah, you're in the air, I'll just keep juggling you with up air until you die. Like, okay, okay, Fox, calm down. But that is fun. Like to be on the receiving end is a little frustrating, and if I run into a spacey as Donkey Kong, it's a matter of like, okay, how many stocks can I take versus okay, I'm gonna win, right? So a good spacey should beat like most heavies. And the like place that I am in online with my Donkey Kong around 6 mil is they're not always that good. Let's just say that. But yeah. Side B. Falco's side B like spiking is really funny. I like that. Um and yeah, they're fast. They're not like they don't just hang around and move slowly. They move around the stage. So with that said, I think they gotta go in B tier. Like realistically. Oh, the blast is annoying as well. Yeah, B tier. It's fun to go pew pew. Therefore, it's okay. They're allowed to have their blaster be annoying. Because it's fun. Alright. Ganon. Oh boy. Okay, Ganon is something. So against like casuals, Ganon's really funny because you can do some really trolly things. You can grab people with side B. You can cover a lot of options if people aren't, if you condition someone. Now, a pro player will always pick the option to just get away from you, right? But most people don't just do that. Like roll behind, you do like down smash, that's funny, right? If they try and roll back, you do down B, and if they try and just stand still, you do forward smash, right? It's like it's a fun character, but like every matchup is a chore if you're playing against people that actually know what they're doing with the character. So Ganon goes in C for casual fun. I think that's an appropriate ranking for Ganon. Oh boy, Greninja. Ah, so as any good MKLeo fangirl would do, I actually did try to play Greninja when MKLeo did, and I don't like Greninja. Greninja doesn't agree with me. Um, Greninja's basically a swordy, but also not quite. And it's like I don't know how to kill. I don't know combos. Um, the down air is pretty fun. It's comedic. Side B is also fun. Um, and I think the counter has some fun stuff you can do with like changing the direction. So overall, I don't vibe with the character, but they're not terrible. So C. Oh boy, ice climbers. I'll just grab all of them at once because I don't know why they're split. They should not be split. But anyway, ice climbers. So let's see what do ice climbers do? The desync stuff, if you can pull it off, is pretty fun. Being able to hit icicles at people is fun. Final smash is funny because there's a polar bear with sunglasses. Like, who doesn't love a polar bear with sunglasses? He is comedic. But yeah, if you can't do the desync, it's less fun. And sometimes you just do the desync randomly. So honestly, if you can try and pull off the desyncs, then I reckon like a solid B tier. If you can't, then they drop a tier. And they're less fun. Ike. Oh boy. Okay. Ike is a interesting one because people thought that Ike was like top tier, right? And then they nerfed Ike and they made it so that like neutral air wasn't as like brokenly good anymore. And so that's unfortunate. But I could still do like comboing into like forward air or up air to like put you in a bad position or just straight up kill you. So that's good. Good, clean fun. um, but yeah, just like stomping around and doing nah 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 is, I don't know. It's more satisfying than Crom. Is it more satisfying than Ice Climbers? I think so. I think Ike can go into B. Incineroar. Okay. What does Incineroar do again? I don't play heavies. Um Incineroar. Incineroar can grab you, Incineroar can do the neutral B spinny thing. Yeah, not the worst heavy, but not the best heavy. So a C tier. Because you can do some funny things, but it's like there are other characters above them that can do funnier things. Right. Inkling. Inkling. That's an interesting one because uh you would think that Inkling would be the tryhard's favorite, but no. Um the mechanic of like ink running out is kind of annoying. The roller is maybe a little bit annoying as well. Like it's hard to pull off cool combos with the roller because people know how to deal with it. So yeah, and then you don't want to be throwing out your down special because it uses a lot of ink. So purely based on all those, I think D. Because they are a fast character that can do combos, but that's it. And I don't just want that. Um yeah. Isabel. Isabel is basically just villager but with fishing rod. And fishing rod is really funny. So the forward air and back air are really funny. Um Being able to do the rockets that go up is a bit of a downgrade compared to villager. However, you make up for that with fishing rod. Fishing rod is just the dumbest thing ever, and I love it. I hate being against it, um, but playing as Isabel is like pretty funny. So maybe a little less funny than Ice Climbers Desync, but yeah, should really put him on. Okay. Ivysaur. Um, I don't know honestly. Where does Ivysaur belong? You've got Bullet Seed, which is the best move in the game. Obviously, there's infinite uses for a B move that shoots directly above you and doesn't really do that much damage. Um, I like up air and down air. They are quite fun. Um, Spinning in midair for neutral air is fun. Throwing the I don't know what it's called, but the disc thingy, the green flying projectile. That's funny. And like the whip that you can grapple with. It's not as good as Joker's and Byleth's grapple hooks, but I like grapple hooks. They're more fun than just going up because you can just whack people with them. Um, so yeah, I reckon B above Isabel though, definitely. All right, Jigglypuff. What does Jigglypuff do other than be really annoying, float around everywhere, and break shields? No, I'm kidding. Jigglypuff is really fun. The only floaty character that I like. Um, Mainly because her moveset is just aerials and pressure shield, which to me is a fun playstyle, which to other people may not be a fun playstyle. And so this is my objective opinion though, because my opinion is fact. So I'm gonna have to put Jigglypuff in A because again, they're the only floaty that I like, and it's my list. I get to say where people go. All right. So Ken. Uh of the Shotos, Ken is probably the one that's, just better. Therefore, you'd probably want to use Ken, right? And I would agree. Um, yeah, no, Ken is like of the Shotos, sure, but like out of all the fighting game characters or traditional fighting game characters, he's like mid, maybe like a C, because you have some meaty moves, but like that doesn't make up for all the other shortcomings, you know. DDD. Let me open with DDD has a crouch that makes him basically lie down and look very smug. So, what's not to love about DDD? Um, well, actually, how slow DDD can be. That's what's not to love. Um, yeah, it really DDD's slowness really really balances out the this amazing taunt that you can do even on online. So, uh, D for DDD. Actually, no, no. I like the noise that the DDD makes when you hit stuff. The like satisfying hammer thwacks. That brings DDD up a tier, I think. K Rule. What does K Rule do? He shoots a projectile. He throws his crown. So essentially, yeah, the armor is interesting. Being able to like bury people similarly to Rob. Uh, yeah, that's a thing. But other than that, kind of mid. A little bit worse than mid, honestly. Worse than DDD. I think I would prefer playing DDD over K Rule. So that's a D tier then. Kirby. Kirby is just strictly worse Jigglypuff, but you do technically have the belovedly named Suck and Cock that you can do with Kirby that you can't do with Jigglypuff. And if you pull it off, it is really funny. But that's, in my opinion, all that Kirby really has going for him. So yeah, I don't particularly like playing Kirby, but Suck and Cock is really funny. So C tier. Link. Okay, Link can do some fun stuff with the bomb, right? And that is, as the kids say, the bomb. Uh, Arrows exist. Sword-based moves exist. The Nair is a banger, certified banger. Um, Boomerang, yeah, angled boomerang. That's always cool. But yeah, no, like Link can do cool stuff if you play him right. So yeah, maybe near the top of B tier. Little Mac. Okay, Little Mac is a creative character, being probably the best on the ground in the entire game. But that's it. And it's really annoying because Little Mac is essentially the definition of whiff punish, and that's not a fun playstyle, right? It's way more fun to run in and combo people than it is to wait for them to attack you and then using your unreactable moves, beat them up. Like that's Little Mac's not fun to play, and Little Mac's not fun to play against. Because as soon as you're off stage, if the person you're playing against has their head screwed on and isn't like in a disadvantaged state and like has just kicked you off stage, to break that disadvantage, you should be dead. So definitely in the no, just no tier. Um, yeah, I don't like Little Mac at all. Um, yeah. I don't have much else to say about Little Mac other than he sucks. Lucario, though. Lucario's aura mechanic. As a comeback mechanic is kind of bad because it like Lucario with Rage and Aura is good. But in order to get to Rage and Aura, you need to play badly and get hit. Like that's I don't think that's what you want to be doing, right? Like that's just the opposite of how you play Smash. Much like Dark Souls games, you just don't get hit, right? So in a casual game where it's like a free for all, right? Like that can be fun, right? Like building up aura because you keep getting hit by random stuff but not actually dying because nobody commits to like kill confirms because it's a free for all, right? That's fun, right? And then you've got aura ball, you've got the side B that's like smash people's faces with aura. I'd say at the top of casual, above Chrome, definitely. Lucas, okay. Lucas's Zaire combos are actually pretty sick, but personally, I don't like playing as Lucas or Ness, honestly, because you know their move set is designed to not get off stage, and I don't particularly enjoy that. I like going off stage, so certified D tier. Lucino, Lucino. Same issue as Chrome. It's like the reason that I'd pick Lucina over Moth is because Lucina's a woman. um, I'm not kidding, by the way. That is the only reason I would pick Lucina over Chrome. Um, yeah. When I first started playing, I picked up Lucina because Lucina is very much fundamentals based. And yeah, that's it. Not much more to say. Better than Crom because you don't die if you go off stage too far. Yeah. Okay, Luigi. Is Luigi fun? Yes, because you can misfire randomly. And that's fucking hilarious. That's that's how you judge a character. Can they have a random RNG move that's absolute bullshit but is really funny? And the answer is Luigi does have a move like that. And there's also the up B that's like really dumb. Um yeah. And then you have the zero to death combo. Uh I I I have seen a pro player do this as well, but essentially the Luigi tries to space you out, right, with the fireballs. Just get hit by one, and then they can't zero death you. It's simple. But yeah, no, Luigi's fun. Not the most fun, but definitely fun. Now, Mario. If you just fish for forward air and like try and gimp people off stage with like your water fountain thingy from Super Mario Sunshine, pretty fun. Pretty fun, I'd say. Um the question is though, is Mario more fun than characters that are in C tier? Uh I'd say Mario's like right in the middle. Above Dark Samus, but below the Swordies. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Alright. Moth. Now, Moth is just a more satisfying Lucino, so I don't really need to reiterate it. Probably like above Lucina there. That makes sense, right? Okay. Mega Man. Well, Mega Man has some sauce. Is Mega Man fun to play as? Eh. I don't particularly like playing as Mega Man. but he's not quite in the no just no tier. Right. So that's my first and probably my only F tier character, because I can't think of any character off the top of my head that is F tier. Actually, no, I just thought of another one. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Meta Knight. Meta Knight is, yeah, you can go off stage, you have a sword. You can be a bit spicy. I guess Meta Knight is like a solid C tier. Better than where do I put him? Better than Mario, but not better than the other swordies. That makes sense to me. Yeah. Okay. Who else is there? A Mewtwo. I don't like Mewtwo. I'll just say straight up, yeah, I don't like Mewtwo. Um, yeah. I don't like the floatiness. I don't like the move set. The tail is too vulnerable. Um, Kind of annoying to play as, but to play against as well. But not terrible. Not the very worst. Maybe around a Dr. Mario. Yeah, that feels appropriate. Now, Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler is a pain in the ass to play against because they can just combo you really hard for no good reason if you don't space them out properly, and they can punch really hard. So the fact that they're not like a straight up heavy is like, okay then. So with all that in mind, is Brawler fun? I don't know. I don't know if I would call Brawler fun. I guess you have the Nair that like Link kind of has, and you've got like a potential projectile. You've got some interesting B moves. Better than Inkling, but not good enough to go to C tier, I think. Okay, Gunner. Now, Gunner instantly gets points for the fact that you can put Sans Undertale as the outfit for me, Gunner. That's what's important in life. Can this character dress up as Sans Undertale? And the answer is yes. Yes, they can. Um, Honestly, like kind of just a worse Samus. So C. They get bonus points for Sans Undertale though. All right, Mii Sword Fighter. What does Mii Sword Fighter do? Mii Sword Fighter. There's that one combo with the tornado that's fun, and they play like a interesting enough swordy. I'll put them in Lucina Crom Moth tier, maybe like in the middle. Yeah, Game and Watch. Okay, Game and Watch. Game and Watch is a certified banger because what Game and Watch can do is randomly kill people at close to zero. And who doesn't love a random mechanic? That's okay. Unironically, that is what makes characters fun. Just regardless of skill, they can just randomly do really dumb like things, right? And as tournament results have shown, Game and Watch is like solid, not a terrible character, and you don't have like that bad disadvantages against that many other characters. So because of side B and being able to get a 9, I think Game and Watch deserves to be an A tier. Ness. PK file. that's that's all that Ness is. Or is he? No. Ness is interesting in that you can do some interesting combos with like Psy Magnet and PK Flash and like your aerials. But people don't do that. They really refuse to actually use Ness in an interesting and fun way. And it makes me sad because Ness can be cool. Ness can be fun. But people play him in the most no fun ways. And I hate that. I oh yes, precisely. They put characters in to deliberately frustrate people that are too try hard, like me sometimes. Um, but overall though, like Ness is fun enough. More fun than Luigi. Definitely more fun than Isabelle. I think on par with Link. That seems reasonable to me. That is where Ness fits. Now Olimar. I just don't understand Olimar. Apparently they're good. Eh. But I don't know how to play Olimar. And I don't really have a strong opinion enough to put them in like no, just no tier. So I'll just F tier. Ooh, Pac-Man. Pac-Man is certainly a character in the game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Um, you can get back to stage in multiple ways. That's always fun. Um, you can do some interesting projectile things. You've got Fire Hydrant as a thing, and the mechanic where you bounce on the platform is fun both when playing as Pac-Man and when playing against Pac-Man because you can hijack it and make Pac-Man fall to the death. So that's what's fun sometimes. Um, I would not put Pac-Man above the Swordy barrier though. I'd put him right below. Above Meta Knight though. Yeah. Let's see. Who's next then? Um, Palatino. I've actually been playing a bit of Palatino online recently, and in offline against casuals, Palatine is fun, right? But against other people that take Smash too seriously to the point where they play 3 stock 7 minutes battlefield only. Um, yeah, I just Palutena does not vibe with me, even though theoretically she should, because of that Nair and because of the juggling game that kind of similar to Byleth. I don't get Palutena. Um, so I think hmm. I'm putting everyone in C tier, aren't I? But that is where Palutena is gonna go. She's alright, but I just don't vibe with her as much as I do other characters. Okay, Peach. Now, what I put Daisy in no, just no. I mentioned that I would have actual comments when I get to Peach. So here are the actual comments. Um, Peach has the fun floating mechanic if you want to develop arthritis at the age of 25. That's always fun. Um, there's also the combos with the pulled items. Sometimes you pull out Mr. Saturn and break people's shields randomly. So I like that randomness, but also like I don't like destroying my wrists and fingers. Um so yeah. I think Peach, if Peach's skill ceiling was lower in terms of health effects for your fingers, I would say B or C. But because of the fact that to really take full advantage of Peach, you need to destroy your hands, I can't put Peach above D. Like, I just can't. Uh, all right, Pichu and Pikachu. How many more do I have left? Holy shit. Okay, let's do some faster ones. Pichu is just strictly worse Pikachu and does self damage, but you can live to like a really high percent if you are just good and don't get hit. So, yeah. You don't have the spam ability of uh the neutral B. I don't remember what it's called. Um, but that move, you can't spam it like you can with Pikachu. So that's a strict downgrade. And D is for downgrade. Pikachu can do like weird ladder combos, like or bridge combos, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Uh, has a really really high skill ceiling for people to actually play them well. Is considered a top 3 in the game, potentially a top 1 depending on who you ask. But I just don't like him. Yeah, I guess I do kind of like the ability that you can just go beneath the stage. That's pretty fun, but that's not enough to put him that much above Pichu. Piranha Plant, Spiky Ball, Breathe Fumes, and the back air that's really funny. So C tier, better than Kirby. Pit. I don't like Pit. Dark Pit like hits different compared to regular Pit. I don't really like the more maneuverable arrow because you give up some of the damage that the arrow can do in exchange for it to be more maneuverable, and I'd rather just shoot in a straight line. I'm already used to that with Byleth. So Dark Pit's in B. Regular Pit will go below Palutena in C. Okay. Pokemon Trainer as a whole. Ah. As a whole, I would say that because of the mechanic of switching characters, that just kind of puts him in A. I think that's what I'll have to do. Because that is creative, that is fun. You have 3 different choices. Do you want to be the big, heavy, Flare Blitz powered Charizard? Do you want to be the aerials galore, spike people randomly Ivysaur? Or do you want to be the Zuma Squirtle? And that's cool. Should probably put Squirtle in. Yeah, I'll put Squirtle in now as well. Ah, you're fast. You can hit randomly, do some combos, get some damage, and then switch off to Ivysaur or Charizard. I think that's fun. The invincible side B is really annoying to play against, but using it is like pretty funny. So, I reckon like higher up in A and B, not in A. That seems reasonable to me. The Belmonts. I'll put the Belmonts together because again they have one difference like Peach and Daisy, which is uh Simon's down B Jar of Fire is fire, and Richter's is Soul Flame, which is so cool and very necessary. Um, actually, is it Aura? It might even be Aura actually. But the point is, the long story short is that both of these characters are not the most fun to play personally. They just spam projectiles, and that is not a playstyle that I enjoy personally. And when you're off stage, it's kind of hard to get back. Unless you're Shuton and down air a Pikmin. So D for down air. That seems like a reasonable way to place them. Okay. Ridley. I would say that Ridley is one of the fun heavies. And he is in fact not too big for Smash because he is in Smash Ultimate, which is pretty cool. Um, you've got the side B that's really funny. You've got the tipper to just, stun people. You've got fun aerials. I think, yeah, Ridley's certainly a B tier. Certainly a B tier, yeah. Rob. I I have a friend who did quite like Rob, and especially the fact that you can mash on side B to do more damage, and the spamming on up air, not up air, up B, sorry, to be able to get up. Like that's a thing. Um, Having a reflector that is literally also like a pummel side dash move thingy is really funny too. Back air when you manage to pull it off is fun, and nair exist, but you have to full hop for it. So that sounds like a B tier to me. Hmm. Who the fuck is this Robin? Yeah, I like how they picked the default male version of the Fire Emblems. When they could just not, they could have picked the true version, the female version, because women. Hmm. Robin is a fun sortie, not a traditional sortie, thankfully. So I think A. The move set is like unique enough and different enough to the rest of the sorties that are more traditional, like the pre-Byleth sorties. Yeah, definitely up there. Rosaluma. Hmm. Um, where do I think they go? Keeping track of two characters instead of one, but not in the way of Ice Climbers, is tricky. But you can do some funny stuff. Um, the main letdown though is how weak the Luma is, and the up B not being that amazing. So where does Luma go then? I think it's gonna be C again. It's everyone goes in C except for Roy. Roy doesn't go in C because getting the sweet spot hits is very satisfying, and you can pull off some really fun combos and play really aggressively and watch Cola sets. He's like the best Roy IMO, and in a lot of people's opinions, not just mine. But anyway, Cola's Roy, very aggressive, very reaction based, very in your face, and that's a fun playstyle. So Roy goes in top of B. Hmm. Ryu. Eh. He can't go above Ken, and I don't really care too much for him, so detail. Simple. I really gotta speedrun these because I have to like take some washing out, but that's okay. It's only been an hour. Samus. Okay, Samus is like the what's it called? The um refined ladies projectile spammer. You don't have to projectile spam, and actually you do better if you don't projectile spam. But if you do need to stoop down to the way of the pause, um, you can projectile spam. Um, Also, uh, what's that person's name? Icy Mist. Hmm. Cool Samus player, trans, and very cool. Follow them on Twitter if you're an adult, not if you're a minor. They retweet NSFW stuff quite a bit. But yeah, Samus is certainly an A tier. Probably the top of A tier, if I had to say. Definitely the refined ladies projectile spammer that doesn't need to stoop to projectile spam, but can if she needs to. Oh boy, Sheik. Sheik is next. What does Sheik even do? You don't do anything with Sheik. I don't like that personally. Um yeah. Sheik is a solid E tier. Like you can combo and stuff and like bouncing fish, but don't have the sauce, you know? Okay, okay. Shulk. Um, there's the topless version of Shulk, which is fucking hilarious. So that gets points. Um, I don't know. I don't know. The Monado arts are cool. They're creative. I don't know how to take advantage of them, but they certainly are a moveset for Shulk in the game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Um, I see. Honestly, see. Yeah. Snake. Now, if Samus was the refined ladies projectile spammer, Snake is the rough and tumble, no shits given. Yes, my playstyle is literally to spam projectiles and oppress you. Equivalent of Sheik, of Samus. Sorry, it's midnight here. Um, yeah, Snake certainly can be fun. Like, I don't like projectile spam playstyles, but Snake is certainly one of the characters in the game. Okay, Sonic. Sonic has a couple punches, a billion spins, and doesn't really do anything. I think that's a pretty straightforward one to put in no just no. Is this Toon Link? Okay. Toon Link is the worst of the three links. As I like to call him, Twink for Breath of the Wild Link, because he's a twink. Uh Kink for Toon Link, and Yink for this smug man, boy, whatever you want to call him. Anyway, Toon Link. The arrows are not as good. Um the final smash is fun, but I don't play with final smashes on very often. So unfortunately, he'll have to go in E for rated E for everybody, which is what I assume Toon Link's games were. Okay, Villager. Villager is, yeah, like a side grade, maybe a slight downgrade compared to Isabelle. But the Lloyd Rocket. Villager's Lloyd Rocket is better, but you don't get Fishing Rod. You get the tree instead though. So I don't know. I think it's definitely a side grade at best and a slight downgrade at worst. So yeah, I think that's a reasonable placing. Wii Fit Trainer. I like how they put the correct Wii Fit Trainer here. Yeah, the ball is fun to like combo with. It do be a projectile, unfortunately, but you don't have to spam it. The buff, if you get the timing right, is nice. Really annoying on online, but when you're playing casual, it's nice. You can just buff yourself randomly and just be like, ah yes, I hit harder now. So that's certainly a character in the game that exists and is fun. Now where does that fit in then? Is Wii Fit Trainer above or below the Swordy line? I don't know. I would say better than Palatino. I vibe more with Wii Fit Trainer than Palatino. Now Wolf. Wolf is I think my second main. Before I reached the two characters I co-main. So certainly a character that I enjoy. Else I wouldn't have mained them, right? Um, you've got probably the best blaster of the species. Not probably, yeah. It is the best blaster of the species. You can do a bit of spacing with that. You've got moves that hit hard. You don't really fish for combos. You just fish for reacting to people doing things, and that's fun, honestly. Um, yeah, solid A tier. Not as fun as Samus, in my opinion, and I wish that I had picked up Samus as a main at some point rather than Wolf, but yeah. Yoshi. Um, Yoshi. I don't want to talk about Yoshi. Anyway, uh, Yink. Yink drinks milk but doesn't grow up and has a bow that is the best projectile that a Link has. Um, the bombs aren't terrible either, and Boomerang exists as well, like on the other Links. Honestly, yeah, like just a solid character and pretty fun, and you can spam projectiles, but like Samus, you don't have to. Um, so definitely a B tier. Yeah. Zelda. Hmm. Zelda is with items on and Final Smash on, definitely a fun character because you just like run around and fuck with people and then try and get them into your Final Smash. But beyond that, it's like Zelda's not the greatest, but certainly solid. Which is why Zelda's going to become the reason why there's 3 rows in C. Zero Suit Samus. Ah, yes. My Smash 4 main. I deadass looked up a tier list and why the characters were considered where they were. And I was like, yep, Zero Suit Samus seems about right for me. Um, yeah. There's fun movement. Zair is always fun to mess around with. You've got the hitbox when you hold down the button for grab and it like pulls back in the like electro whip thingy. You can spike people, and you can also YOLO and do down air with people as well. So all in all, I think either top of no, Samus is definitely better than Roy. Wario. I don't have many thoughts about Wario, honestly. I just, you know what? I'm gonna put these down here. Don't want them there. Okay, Wario is a character in the game. Formerly a top tier. I think he got nerfed a bit, but beyond that, I don't have a strong opinion either way. I don't really play Wario, so I'll just C tier. Fine. Okay, Joker. So when Joker came out, I did actually try and like mess with him. Um, Definitely an interesting character with the Arsene mechanic. Pretty fun. Um, is it fun enough to be in B tier? Yes, definitely, and definitely above Ness. All right. We're getting through the DLCs now. We're getting there. Hero. Hero is very much about RNG, and I absolutely love that. So I'd say pretty high up in A tier. And the neutral game is without the B move is still pretty fun. So Banjo and Kazooie. See, I sometimes I forget this character even got put in the game. People were happy about it, and then when the character actually people actually got their hands on it, they were like, not that good. And I agree, not that good. Like they're just a character in the game. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say about Banjo and Kazooie. Terry. Oh boy. I quite like Terry. The input moves are not like as essential as Kazuya, but they still do some fun stuff. They didn't add female Terry, which makes me sad, but can't do much about that, can I? Yeah. The B moves are fun. The go meter is a really cool mechanic, and it instills like a sense of panic in me when I fight a Terry. It's like, oh, they're past 100. I really gotta kill them soon, and it's like, I like that. It's like it's not like the stress of like fighting a Pikachu as literally anyone, but it's like it's a good like fun kind of stress. And having the go meet up while you're playing is also really good. So definitely an A tier. Byleth. Um okay, I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Um Byleth just vibes with me, and I really like Byleth the character. So of course I gotta play Byleth. It's really fun to randomly throw out a down B, even though that move is like near useless, and anyone that's smart would punish it. It's like it's fun to just throw it out and like sometimes actually hit. And then up B is a certified banger move. Just I love the character. That's yeah. Min Min. I don't understand how Min Min works. Just full stop. I don't get it. Um yeah. E for extendable arms. Okay. Steve. Steve is uh okay, this may be controversial, but I don't like Steve because he feels really wrong to play. That's the long and short of it. Um the resource gathering stuff and like the blocks and stuff is like interesting and fun, but I don't like playing as Steve. Hmm. Now, does that put Steve in D or C? I think D, simply because I'm putting too many characters in C. Hmm. Ooh, Sephiroth. Sephiroth, I have been dabbling with an online recently as well. And yeah, better than Palatino, in my opinion, in terms of funness. I just I enjoy playing Sephiroth as well. It's like kind of like Byleth, but like you have slightly different moveset. So A for absolute banger. Okay, Pyramithra. Pyramithra as a character. Um, I don't think Pyra and Mithra does like belong in different tiers. I think they're both an S tier, because Mithra is exactly what I want in a character. Like the really fast Build-A-Bear combo where you just react. Like you have some bread and butters, right? You have some bread and butter combos. But you also can like string together stuff just based on reactions and like throwing out hitboxes. And you're also really fucking fast. Um just a joy to play Mithra. And then Pyra is slower, but like a really heavy hitter. And you've got your down air that can spike. You've got the up air where you can like catch people when they're trying to land. You've got your side B to zone people out. And if they keep not getting in, eventually it starts killing. So it's really fun. Okay. Two more characters. Two more characters to go, huh? Yeah, these don't count because I didn't split those up. Those should not be split up. Kazuya. Kazuya Mishima. I like Kazuya. I not to flex or anything, but I won against two of my friends in a free for all without the A button working as Kazuya. So that's fun. Yeah. Certified Kazuya Mishima moment. And yeah. Is Kazuya an S tier? I think so. I think Kazuya is really that fun. Because you're just a glass cannon. Your advantage state is hellish good. And your disadvantage state is hellish bad. Which makes sense because Kazuya is demonic. So no, just genuinely a fun character. And that's why Kazuya rounds out my S tier. Now, Sora. Contrary to popular belief, the S in Sora stands for shit. Now, I'm not commenting on Kingdom Hearts as a franchise. I'm commenting purely on Sora's representation in Smash. And that representation is, if you play as Sora, you have the floatiness to contend with, which is really fucking annoying. And at a casual level, like, you've got the spells and stuff, but I don't think it overrides the floatiness. Now, playing against a Sora is really, really, really frustrating. Because all they do is side B. And they can mix up their side B. Because they can do 1, 2, or 3 side Bs in a row. And you don't know which one they're doing. And if you try and punish before they're done what they're doing, well, you get punished and get launched into the air. I don't know if I'd put Sora in no tier. Maybe an F. I think F is reasonable for Sora. So yeah. 1 hour and fucking 20 minutes to do this, I think. But that's definitively my thoughts on the Smash Ultimate roster. Yeah. I am I happy with this? What I'm not happy with is the fact that I included Boileth. If they included you know, Byleth as she should be, I would be happy. But they did not, because the people that made this are bad. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot a thing about Byleth. You have 0 to death on Donkey Kong. I love just randomly trying to go for it. It's genuinely fun. And I actually played Donkey Kong against a Boileth the other day on online, and I beat the crap out of them. because they kept going for the zero to death after they should have just given up on it because they'd taken too much damage. So yeah, um, that's a tier list. Um, for anyone that has actually sat through that all, uh, yeah, hope you enjoyed because I had a lot of thoughts. Um, and yeah, I will be back with another stream at some point this week. I'll probably be grinding out either German or Japanese on Duolingo or elsewhere, and probably doing a Satera, like 193 UN recognized countries in yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the world record because I don't have a touchscreen and like whatever, but I want to improve my knowledge of where countries are, and Satera's like map quiz thing is fun. So yeah, I guess you could say the theme for this upcoming week is education, but it's me educating myself, and you can come along for the ride. But that is for later this week. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you later. Bye bye.